Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Here are 5 biggest mistakes we're making when we're buying luxury bags, and Coach is connected to all of this. The 5 biggest mistakes, the intel is coming from a Coach coworker. Coach coworker. Is it connected? Coach coworker. Anyway, too much for my little tiny tired brain at this point. Let me tell you. Listen, Linda. We do have some intel though, and Coach is spilling the tea. The ex-sales associate of Coach is telling us something, and I got the deets. First, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button to become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob, all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Come join the fun, come join the chats. Thumb up the video, subscribe. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Just alleged and just my opinion. So, somebody said, I work in sales. This was from MSN.com. I work in sales at Coach. Customers always make these 5 mistakes when buying luxury bags. Now, luxury bags. Is Coach luxury? We're still asking ourselves the question. Let me know down below what you think. But here is what the sales associate has to say, or ex-sales associate. First mistake people make is, according to this person, and you let me know as we go along through these 5 points in the comment section down below if you agree or disagree, or if you wish to add any other points that this sales associate, ex-sales associate, might have forgotten to add. Avoiding the outlet stores is the first. So basically, the first mistake that this person says people might make is to not go to outlet stores. They say luxury bags can be affordable if you know where to look. Fortunately, a lot of designer brands have outlets with great deals. The Coach outlet features many collections and a wide variety of high-quality bags, wallets, and accessories for up to 70% off. However, they fail to mention that quite a few of those bags and products in the Coach outlet are made for the outlet and are not actually leftover stock from their regular boutiques, which means that they're made in lower quality raw materials, yada, yada, yada. Not just Coach, but all the luxury brands do that. So you got to be careful. I always say, if at the outlet you find one item in like a jacket in all the sizes, and they have it like 3 times in every size, that's not leftover stock from the boutiques. That's usually something that was made especially for the outlet. And some brands even, I went to Versace recently, to a Versace outlet, and the sales associate told me, yeah, they have several separate codes, product numbers that end in a different code at the end, which indicates to them, the workers at the outlet, which product was made specifically for the outlet in inferior quality, and which product instead is coming from an actual Versace boutique and was not sold, and so was, shipped off to the outlet. And the sales associate also told me, yeah, the quality is different. The quality is different, and there are bigger profit margins on the products made specifically for the outlet. So you got to be clever and don't let them trick you. Yeah, I agree. Go to the outlet to get yourself a good deal, but don't just think that everything at the outlet is a good deal and that everything at the outlet is good quality. Just bear that in mind and do your due diligent research before you swipe that card at the cash register. Second point, I agree with this one, by the way. Second point is overlooking practicality. I find it very fascinating, and it is true, a lot of people actually overlook that point. Now, one of the things that I said a lot in the past when I was still purchasing Chanel leather bags, I don't buy them anymore because their leather quality, in my opinion, is terrible at the moment, allegedly. So I haven't purchased a Chanel leather bag since 2022. Who knows what the future holds? But anyway, prior to 2022, I bought a lot of Chanel bags and I made a lot of videos on them. whether they be seasonal editions or timeless classics, the 255 reissue. Anyway, made a ton of videos on them. All the videos are still on my channel. Go check those out. They're quite informative. I would always say about the 255 reissues or the timeless classic double flaps, I would always say, because people would be asking me often, Daco, which size should I get? This was back in the day before the ginormous price increases, where these bags were still, yes, super expensive, but not like that expensive, okay? People were asking me, like, which size should I get? Like, how do I choose? Because back in the day, 2014, 2013, 2015, the jumbo timeless classic double flap was very popular. Not anymore. Now tiny bags are more popular, right? But although bigger bags are coming back in style, we digress. And I said to people, be careful. Don't just buy the jumbo timeless classic double flap because it's popular. Does it suit your size, your stature, your body shape? It has a really long chain too, by the way. It's not a bag that fits every body shape. Go to the boutique, try on the different sizes of the timeless classic bag to see which one suits your body frame the best. Always buy a bag, I would say that suits the proportions of your body. Otherwise, it's going to look really weird. Very, very weird. If it's a really tiny bag and a very big body, or a very big bag and a very tiny body, or a bag with a very long strap and a very short body, and vice versa. Now, this person adds another element of the practicality, and I agree with them. They say, beyond aesthetics, practical features such as compartments, closures, and strap options contribute to a bag's functionality. They say to ask a sales associate if they can fit your belongings inside the bag you're looking to buy, then try it on. Make sure you like how the bag sits on you and how it looks full of your stuff. Overlooking key features can result in you buying a bag you won't actually use. I've seen many customers return bags they thought they could make work for their lifestyle but couldn't. I would also like to add another factor. Be very wary of this point. Are you a top handle person, or are you a shoulder strap person, or a crossbody? Crossbody shoulder strap, yeah, similar. Also not the same, but could be placed in one category. Or a top handle. I used to be a shoulder strap person, and my hair grew so long, now I tug my hair every time I wear shoulder straps, so no. For me, now, all I wear and all I use really is top handle bags. They just suit my lifestyle all of a sudden much better. So now I would not buy anymore a shoulder strap or strap bag. Now I only go for that top handle bags. Isn't that fascinating? And coincidentally, Chanel to me is not really a good brand to go to for a top handle bag. Chanel is all about the chain and the straps and the shoulder strap. That's Chanel. Chanel is famous for she freed the hands of the wearer by, adding the strap to the bag, right? So Chanel is not famous for top handle bags. If you want a top handle bag, look elsewhere, I say. So that's an interesting point. Number 3, a third mistake that shoppers make, according to the ex-Coach sales associate, is only buying a bag because it's trendy. Now, this point I would connect maybe to the practicality point, because if a bag is trendy and it's practical for your daily use and lifestyle, why not buy it? But they're saying this, it's fun to keep up with the latest trends, but don't buy luxury bags based on the trends. Make sure it actually fits your needs and that it's versatile. If the bag matches your personal style and meets your requirements, you'll feel much more confident in your purchase. I agree with this, but again, I would also place I would kind of place point number 3 together with point number 2, practicality and aesthetics. Like, don't buy a yellow bag just because yellow is trendy this season, but you hate yellow. But you're going to buy it because you want to be trendy this season too, so you're going to buy a yellow bag. I would not recommend you to buy a bag in any color that you don't like, but just because it's a trendy color. This I would definitely recommend. Just buy the color that you love. Buy the color that you love. And point number 4, a mistake that people allegedly make not buying the products to maintain a good bag once you've got it. This is a tricky one, you guys, because again, with luxury bag, I know Coach, when you go to the cash register, you can buy products to clean your bag, to maintain your bag, to nourish the leather of the bag. Like they want to sell you the side products to go with the bag. But then at luxury brands, the luxury brands tell you don't use any product. So when you buy a luxury bag at Chanel, a leather bag, they're going to give you their microfiber little glove pouch, and they're going to say just polish your bag with that. Don't use any creams on your bag. Don't use any colors on your bag. Don't get the bag wet. Blah blah blah. And I mean, I've had some Chanel bags now, bordering to no, some over 10 years. They're fabulous, and I have not put any cream on them. Granted, I use them sparingly, okay? But anyway, this person says when investing in a high quality bag, you should also consider buying items that will help you keep it in great condition, like special cleaners or leather moisturizers. I often see customers not buy cleaners because they're not nearly as exciting, but they can really help you keep your bag looking brand new. If you're stumped, ask an associate or research your bag's specific needs, which can vary depending on what material it's made of. Again, be careful. Um, some luxury brands really do not tell you officially, like, here, use this product to maintain the leather of our bags. Like, Chanel is not going to tell you officially anywhere on their website, or the sales associates, they're not allowed to officially tell you and sign it, sign off on it and tell you use this product. They're not going to tell you. They're just not. Hermes is also not going to tell you, by the way. So either you have a really good relationship with your sales associate, and then they're going to like tell you like, hey, we're not supposed to tell you, but like in the stock room, if there's a buff on the bag, or if you have to buff out a scratch on a bag or something, we use this product. They might tell you what they use. Okay. I remember my Louis Vuitton sales associate once telling me, so I was going to buy, actually, oh, I have it here. So I was about to buy my packing cube, the small one, right? And at the was it at the side or at the top? Either it was somewhere here or somewhere here. I don't remember. There was like something. It looked like, I was like, what is this? I was trying to take it off and I couldn't, and it was like a little lump. And she looks at it. She's like, "Oh, I know what this is. This happens often." I'm like, "What do you mean this happened? Is it a scratch? I don't want to buy it if it's a scratch." She's like, "Oh no, this is sometimes because they sew these things together, but then there's also glue. Okay, glue particles, and sometimes this glue just stays somewhere, and then it's like it's glue. It's stuck to the canvas." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, is that going to stain the canvas, or is the glue now stuck to the canvas?" She's like, "No, no, no. We have a way of taking it off." I'm like, "Do tell." And she's like, "Oh, I'll tell you. It's just a regular white eraser, for pencils, pencil eraser." Like, really? She's like, "Oh, it gets most of the job done. You just go with the pencil eraser over the canvas," she said, "and it's off." And then she did it, and it was off, and it was like, I was like, wow. She's like, "Yeah, the eraser." Anyway, don't take my word for it. I have to say allegedly here. I don't want you ruining your bags and then coming for me saying, "Oh, Dacob told me, blah, blah, blah." I'm just telling you what my sales associate told me. She was amazing, but she left for another job. When she left LV, I kind of stopped buying too, because I was always coming back for her. She was amazing. I digress. Point number 5. I agree with point number 5. Point number 5, and the last point that, according to this person, people make as a big mistake when buying luxury bags is not keeping the receipt. And I think very few of us luxury bag lovers make this mistake. Not very few. I want to say most of us do not make this mistake. I think most of us keep our receipts very, very orderly, in an orderly fashion, because, I mean, this person says, keep your receipts when buying luxury bags because many companies have warranties or price adjustments that require proof of purchase. Price adjustments that require proof of purchase. I have not had an experience with a luxury brand where they called me in to say, "Hey, Dacob, you bought this bag a month ago. The bag just went down in price. Do you still have your receipt? Because we're gonna give you some money back." Like that never happened to me. But hey, if it happened to you, great. I'm happy for you. It may also come in handy if you choose to resell your bag down the line. At Coach, you can also sign up as Coach Insider, so all your purchases will be tracked digitally and receipts will be sent to your email. I think most luxury brands nowadays offer you both digital receipt and physical receipt. I always ask for both, so they print out the receipt for me when I am in the boutique and I just purchased the product, just because I might be still shopping that day. And if I enter to another store and by accident any product in my shopping bag still has a security tag on it or one of those security stickers on it that get reactivated when you enter a store and it starts beeping, I just want to have a physical receipt in my hand when I enter the second store to be like, no, you guys, here, I have a receipt. I just bought this at the other store. But then I also want to have a digital receipt because a lot of the stores today, they do these heat stamps, heat prints on their receipts, which fade in like half a year or a year, and then you have nothing as a proof. So that's why I always like when they also send me an email receipt in digital form, because the email never fades. If they don't send me the email, then I have to be disciplined enough when I come home to actually take a digital photo of my receipt and then save that photo, because if the receipt fades, my photo won't. So these are the 5 tips or the 5 mistakes that this person says people usually make when they are buying and dealing with luxury bags. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What are your opinions? Would you add any more to this list, or are 5 more than enough? Let me know your thoughts down below. Thumb up the video if you liked it. Subscribe, and until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Bye. Mwah.